This will be a short video on bidding boxes and how they work. Bidding boxes are something that comes along with duplicate bridge. If you're new to duplicate bridge, this may seem a bit strange, but there's really a good reason for it. First of all, in duplicate bridge, we're competing against everyone in the room. Everyone is going to play the same boards, and we are competing against the pair that's on either side of us. So we don't really want them to hear our bids because that would give them some insight as to what the boards are and help them beat us. Bidding boxes were created to prevent this from happening. The way they work is that we simply, instead of saying our bid, i.e. 2 hearts, we pull the card that's marked 2 hearts. But before we get into that, I want to go over some really basic stuff with the bidding box, how to get into them and such, and what each of the cards mean. When you first sit down at the table, the bidding box is folded up neatly into a little square. Now this is the new style bidding boxes that I've gotten here, and they're a little different from older bidding boxes. Their main advantage is that they are square and they do stack flat. If you look at the bidding boxes, you'll see there is a slight indentation on one side, and there are instructions as to how to open them. Now those instructions are woefully hard to see because they're the same color as the bidding box, but here they are. What you do is you put your finger in and you pry up and the bidding box will open.
This is the way that we open our bid box. If you see this little notch here, what you do is you come in, hold this down with your thumb, click that open. Now, you just bend this so that those cards pop up and push this end down, it snaps, and the bid box is open.
When you unpack your box, one of the nice things about these boxes are there are 3 places for cards. The pass, the double, and the redouble go in the first slot. The bid cards go in the second slot, and the stop and the alert cards are usually put at the very back because they're not used very often.
When we are bidding out of the bid box, it turns out there is a nice way to lay the cards out, and I'm going to show you what that is right now. Okay, let's say that on the very first bid we want to make, one of my favorite bids is to pass. We simply pull out the pass card and lay it on the table like that. Now, bidding goes around, and let's say it comes back to us and we want to bid now 2 hearts. We reach in, hold a heart, 2 heart, and we take everything behind it, pull it out, and we lay it down like that. Now you notice I put it on the pass card with the pass showing. That's so that the table will know what each of our bids were. For instance, if our next bid is 2 no trump, again, I would grab the 2 no trump, grab everything behind it, and lay it down like that. Then we come around again, and let's say they got the bid, and we want to double that bid. I'll grab the double and lay it down like that. Finally, it comes around to the end, and we just pass by putting the pass right there. So you can see at the end of the bidding, look at what everyone has bid, and you don't really have to go through a review.
One of the nice things about the card system that we use is when they're laid out properly, you can see a complete history of the bid without having to ask for a review. Before every player, there is the sequence that they bid. So when the bidding is over, you can stop it. You can say, just hold it, let me look a minute. And you can look at each player's sequence and tell what was bid. Well, that's it, everybody. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And let's all go play bridge. Good luck, everybody.